Okay, this is the cleanup segment. So yeah, you've done all of your chemistry testing. Now you need to kind of do the dishes. Yeah, it's not fun, but hey, you got to get it done. So as far as your liquid waste, put this down the toilet and flush it with a couple of flushes. That being said, if you're on septic system, put this in a bag of kitty litter, and then you can throw it out with your normal trash, or take it in town somewhere and dump it down their toilet. And then just rinse out the container and the funnel with tap water and let it air dry, and that'll be fine. With your solid waste, so all of your different packets, powder packets, and your plastic and your paper towel, you can just put that in the normal solid trash. And with your individual, let me empty these real quick. With your individual pieces of equipment, whether it's your test tubes or your square mixing bottles or your dissolved oxygen bottles, or even these ammonia cubes, what you need to do within your pencil box in your test kit, you should have two various sizes of test tube brushes, one a little bit bigger, one a little bit smaller, and you should have a bottle of Liquinox soap. Now this is a lab chemistry grade soap. It does not have different phosphates and stuff like that in it that might affect some of our testings. So we ask that you please use our soap, and it does not take much soap at all. What you would do is pour tap water about half full in each of the individual equipment. Then all you need to do is add 1 drop of soap. It does not take much at all. Use the appropriate test tube brush. Scrub it out really well. Really, really, really well. Of course, you'd be doing this in the sink. You won't be making a mess like I am. And then rinse it out really thoroughly with tap water. Get all the soap off of it, inside and outside of it. Do a last rinse with deionized water. 3 squirts on the inside, 3 squirts, and then rinsing, squirt and rinse 3 times. And that's going to remove all the tap water, because tap water can have its own salts and phosphates and stuff in it that we don't want to affect our creek water testings. So that's why you rinse last with deionized water. Then just put out some fresh paper towels and turn everything upside down to air dry for a few hours or even overnight the next day, and that will be thoroughly cleansing. That being said, your syringes, get the water out, have a silicone black point to it. This you do not want to get soap on, because it will harden up, it will be useless, and it won't plunge at all. So the plunger part, again, separate it. Rinse this thoroughly with tap water, do a final rinse with deionized water, and then just let this air dry. With the casing, I usually put my finger or thumb over the end of it, half fill with tap water, do 1 drop of Liquinox soap, use the bigger test tube brush, scrub on the inside, scrub on the tip, thoroughly rinse with tap water, and get all the soap off 3 times, rinsing with deionized water. Put it upside down, let it air dry. So the soap gets put on the stir rod as well. Your creek water, you can water your plants inside at home. Hey, you know, it has some nitrates in it, it'll help out your plants. Empty it down the sink, pour some tap water in it, put 1, okay, maybe 2 drops of soap in it. Then I usually put the lid on pretty tight, shake it up, get it nice and sudsy. Use the bigger test tube brush, scrub around on the lid, get that all nice and sudsy. Do the same thing on the inside of the bottle, and rinse thoroughly with tap water. Do final rinsing with deionized water, and then let all this sit out and air dry overnight or until it's dry. That being said, I think that's pretty much most of the cleanup. Make certain and throw away your gloves, and save your goggles for the next time that you're monitoring. And there you go.